Hey guys, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. And today I am here to share with you one of our card kits. Now this isn't a new card kit, this is a kit that has carried over from our previous annual catalogue. And it is our Notes of Kindness all-inclusive card kit. Now by what they mean by all-inclusive is that you get a block, you do get an ink pad, but I may not have the ink pad in the kit, it may already be gone. You get, hey Rose, hey Donna, hey Nicole, you get a stamp set. Let me see if I can show you this stamp set better than what I was. So yes, stamp set. So this stamp set is all about thank yous. Hey Wendy, who'd I miss? No one. Morning Nicole. Actually, good afternoon. It's 20 to 1 here. Just you live on the other side of the country. You get card bases, you get embellishments, you get die cuts, you get envelopes, you even get a sheet of, let's see if I can grab them. Hey Jeannie, thanks for joining. Hey Deb, you get dimensionals. These dimensionals are about another half a thickness to the big packs that we get. Get some thread. This is a card that I've made previously, and oh, no problems, Wendy. Thank you for coming in and saying hi anyway. This is a card that I've made previously. Don't look too closely. The stamping on it is shocking. But you can see one of the cards I have already pre-made. So there are 4 cards in the kit, and I thought we'd make all 4 cards, or just make one each of 4 cards and see how we go. Now, there are destructions, and I may need to read the destructions. Well, there's a key. Oh, there's a key. Awesome. Okay, I think I can see what I'm doing. So if you're popping in, please say hello so I know I'm not crafting here on a Sunday afternoon child-free by myself. Child-free, yes. One child's out at the local art gallery with a friend and the other child's at the movies. Yes. Sorry, a bit too excited for my own good there. Okay, so I am going to, I'm just moving stuff out of the way. I've also got my Stamparatus handy to help with the stamping I've learnt from last time. Hey Gail, thanks for joining. And I have my handy dandy chamois ready as well. I am very well, Karen. It is a bit of a chilly day here. It's 14 degrees. It's beautiful and sunny, but it's just cold. Hey Kathy, oh thank you, I'm glad Gail shared. We are playing with the Notes of Kindness card kit. I'm going to flip ourselves around and then we can keep chatting. So yeah, I have been out for brunch. Oops, sorry guys, I think I have already, hang on, let me flip this. I'll flip that back. Hey Philomena, been out for brunch and we had to get some car wash and stuff like that. So I've been out for brunch and a drive with my husband. We shared a gorgeous Eggs Benedict. Oh God, it was good. Eggs Benedict was so good. But we had there were 2 eggs and 2 pieces of toast, and we just had 1 each because it was so big. What's going on here? Sorry, something's going on with my thing. I'm being all weird. Okay, I think we're good. Yes, we look all good on the screen. I do want to move it a bit more over, just so we're more even. There's no OCD happening hear it all, guys. I'm going to turn off my overhead light and get rid of these horrible shadows, and I'll be back. So I didn't previously look up what 14 degrees is in Fahrenheit, so I do humbly apologise that I haven't looked that up for you. But yes, that is what the temperature is. So if someone, oh yes, I do like eggs Benedict as well. My breakfast favourite, so it was eggs Benedict with bacon, but I didn't have the bread. I just had the egg, the spinach and the bacon, and of course the hollandaise sauce. So the kit, we have our instructions, and I think I'm going to start with the non-stamping card. I think I'm going to ease myself in, and this card here is a non-stamping card. So I will just put the stamp set off to the side for the moment and grab out the bits that I need. So for this card, I need the card base that has, so we've got the nice watercolour, we've got the nice roundy leaves, and I need this one for our first card. And so you get the card bases, so I've got that, and we need this nice cabbage succulent. So we get the die cuts, and they're already die cut for us, so we don't even need to think, we just need to pop these babies out. Let's see if this one wants to pop out for me though. Right, it's coming out now for me. So we need that die cut, and that's some more die cuts. So these are all the pieces of paper for our die cutting. For our stamping our sentiments, but there is also these babies. So we get them in German, French and English. So I am going to use that. I will need our little mini pearls, and these are the envelopes that we get. So they are all pre-printed, and they are all the same for this kit. And do I need... No, we do get some more die cuts as well. And these are the other card bases I knew there was. So we get lots of these stickery pieces, layering pieces as well. But I am going to pop these ones at the back, because I've used it for this card. Then I'm going to pop, and I might pop the envelopes at the back. So you've seen the pretty envelopes, and I want to say that they're Blushing Bride in colour. And I'm just going to dump everything else on top, and we will deal with it all card by card. Right. Hello, Miss Jamie. 57 degrees. Okay, so you can tell me if that's cold or not. 57. Hello, Juanita. Thank you for sharing. Hello, Miss Jamie. So, making card kit today, going really old school, and as I said, I am starting with a no stamping card, because that's what I can do today. So it's telling me, first and foremost, I'm just going to pull off the thank you sticker, because that is the easiest step in the whole lot, besides finding everything. Look at that, that came off beautifully. And looking from the sticker here, or the die cut piece, I want these on a bit of an angle. It doesn't matter whether I get it straight or not, it's just a matter of getting that down. So we're already halfway here. I may grab these dimensionals. Hey Bobby, hey Renee, thank you for joining. I haven't got my tools ready, so Going to pop these. Now I am being strategic where I'm placing them because I know I'm going to use some of this coppery gold twine behind here, and I do possibly want to loop it along these, so we'll see how we go. So 5 is good, nice and stable, and I'm going to pull off these backings. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. See, Jennifer, it's actually cold for winter here, but being a sunny day, it doesn't actually feel like a true 14 degrees. It's just there is a fair bit of wind chill because it's windy today. Well, it's not windy actually where I live, and Jamie and I were talking about this last time. I live at the end of a valley, so we either cop the weather or we totally skip it. And because I've been out and about this morning, although Jamie, I swore I was following you at one point, your car, I just don't know your number plates, but your car was in front of me, and I even said to David, I said, oh, I wonder if that's Jamie. But I don't think it was. Oh, the pool cover got blown off. That's not fun. Okay, so I'm assuming I'm not using too much twine. Whoop. And I did cut a slit in the top of this to pop the twine into. Now the thing I also do, I run this, because it's coiled, I do run it over my finger to straighten it out and take those coils out. So I do love this frayed end, so I'm going to let the frayed end be my friend, and I'm going to do a loop here. And I'm just going to let the glued, I'm going to let the, what are they called, dimensionals, really help me. So I'm going to stick this one here, and I'm just going to trim it off. And that is my twine done. And if I want to fray this end, I just want to unroll it a bit. And that, seriously guys, is this card done, besides some pearls. So you can see there you've got your touch of gold. I do want to fray this end a bit though, because I love how this end has gone. So do you know what I really need to grab? And it's called my ribbon scissors, because they are super, super duper sharp. There we go. Done. Oh. Hang on here. Oh, that's right. You are. I forget you have personalised number plates, Jamie. How could I forget? Ooh, 6 degrees in Tassie, Thelma. We're about double with the wind chill, maybe. Now I am cheating and using my scissors to help this fray. So you can just run your scissors down the middle. I don't know if you can see, I've got my scissors in the middle and I'm just pulling it out to fray it. Even though it doesn't show it frayed in the photo, I think it was a really happy accident of this other side. Hey, Carla, thank you for joining. Yes, I got my personalised plates for my 21st as well, Jamie. Hey, Laurie. Hey, Jennifer. And that's why I thought I'd start myself out with a really quick and simple card. Ease myself into it. So you get 4 of each card, so you get 16. Let me double check that actually. I'll check the destructions and see what they tell me. No, you make 5 each of 4 designs, so you make 20 cards in the set, which is very, very cool. And the only thing you have to add is your adhesive besides dimensionals. So you just need to work out which adhesives is your preferred, whether it be snail or Tombow or the fine tip, whatever your little heart desires. And they have used just a couple of these little pearls, channeling my inner Bobby here, to just frame. Bobby does like a little cluster of pearls. Now I do like to use odd numbers, so I will go and add a third one down here. So 2 up the 2 on one diagonal, and I'm going to chase this one around here. Now these card kits are pre-designed, but of course you can use the elements for whatever you wish. This one really doesn't want to come out and play. Okay, so I've used 3 there, 2 over there, and I'm going to call that card done. Finished, done. And the Gus Bus. I wonder if you can get the Gus Bus in number plates. That'd be hilarious. Oh, who did I miss? Which Rose? Oh, hello, Rose. Sorry, I did miss you for a second. Hello, Tiffany Beatty. How are you today? Long time no see. I'm surprised your mum hasn't come into play. Really? I think Jamie got me calling them destructions because they're not necessarily instructions, they're guidelines. They really are guidelines. Okay, so the next card I think I'm going to do is this thank you card. So we're going to need our leafy card base. Let's get the card bases all together here. It's going to be the one like right in the middle. Yep, there we go. So I've got one leafy card base, and these Mercy and the ones in the different languages, I always give one of my friends because she is a language teacher at school, so I do give them to her so she can use them for her friends. Now I'm going to get this sheet. You're going to bear with me for a second, and I will need these little stickers here, so I'll pop that up there, and I'll need the twine. So once again, this one is also really easy. Now I am going to need this thank you stamp. Now there are a couple of stamps that they haven't used in the set, and it's these crosses, the leaf, and I don't know, it's like a paint swoosh, but these will go really nicely, so you can use all these sentiments for other cards, but they haven't used them because they have very similar elements. Well, no, they have used the crosses here, but that's okay. Okay. Hello, Beth. Thank you. What's very thoughtful? What, that you taught me to say it. Now I've got my Stamparatus here, and I do have my deluxe. So the Stamparatus comes with this foam mat, but we have bought out a deluxe foam mat which actually has the grids on it. Now I like it because it does have the grids on it, and you can just wipe it off. So what? Oh, okay. I'm just going to stick my stamp there for the moment, and I am going to grab my, let's see if I can grab it, grab my magnet, put that over here. My stamp can stay exactly where it is for the moment. And oh, this thanks, I just need to pull out, it's annoying me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put this right up in the corner, and I'm going to pop this baby here. I'm going to line up the stamp, and it doesn't matter how or where I'm lining it up at this stage. Sorry, you're going to get my hair, but I did clean it this morning for you all. Okay, I think, yep, I look pretty well centered there. Oh no, oh well, I'm not necessarily giving her the cards, but I'm giving her the extra sentiments because she can most definitely use them in her line of work. Now, my personal favorite is our Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and I'm going to be generous when I ink this up. So I do a bit of a swipe and twist because it is so it's such a bold stamp. Now I'm just going to do that very carefully. Now that is not looking great, and that's okay, because we're on the Stamparatus. We can do a couple of layers and it will look amazing, unlike the other one there that I've got that I must have moved on. So you can see even with two we're looking fantastic. Now I think I will do one more for good luck. So with these kits, having the Stamparatus is an absolute godsend, because I can build up a black sentiment perfectly. So you can see I've got that perfectly, and I am just, while that's having a second to dry, I'm going to take my stamp chamois and just give it a bit of a wipe off here. Okay, perfect. Now if I wanted to, I could pop this out and pop all the other ones into that spot, and then, exactly, Jamie, I do look like a pro, but if you notice, a lot of the stampers out there, especially with black inks, they do stamp more than once to get a very black, bold image, and I have found that to be a wonderful help to me, just watching them. So if I was smart, which I'm not going to now because I'm only making one card, I'd pop this out, pop all the other ones out, and just continue stamping and get all these stamped. And after I did the 5 that I'm going to use for the card, I could then change to different colours for the other strips and have them ready to add to a thank you card, because they are so, because this thank you sentiment would go with any style of card. So you can see these ones are a bit more girly in their colours, but they are, the stamp isn't, this thank you stamp isn't necessarily girly. Okay, so I've got the thank you. I am going to pop this back down, do that. I'm going to peel off this stamp for the moment, and I'm just going to pop this to the side because I am going to be using it for all my stamping. Oh, you should, Jennifer. I quite often stamp and go, I really just should have grabbed my Stamparatus. It is just off to the right of my desk. I have no excuse not to use it. It's just, I think I get caught up in what I used to do, before I have the Stamparatus, and it doesn't necessarily yield the best results, but that's okay. So I'm going to put my little thank you over there. Going to grab it. I just need to leave this bone folder on my desk. I do like it when the print goes over to the back of the card like this. It just, I don't know, and I like to do it when I stamp a card. I don't mind stamping onto the back. I think it creates quite an organic look. I'm sorry if anyone hates that organic word. I know how you feel. Okay, so I'm going to grab a stamped image. Can be make or break, which is why I'm not a fan of the card that I already made, because I smudged what I did on it. Now, if I get these the right orientation, they just fit perfectly, and I'm just going to use 2. Right, 2 of those. And how, oh, we've just done a very, as I drop my sentiment, I'm just going to pop that card base up there for a moment. And you all know I'm going to have dimensional backings everywhere after this. It's one backing off. These backings don't come off quite as easily. Oh, there. I say that and that one popped off. Right. Can I please unstick myself, Mr. Dimensional? Right. And we're just going to do a very, very small loop here. So I'm just going to use the edge. I'm not sure I understand. Well, Siri wasn't meant to understand that. Okay. Using all my fingers here, so I just want to do that and then hop around again. I am using a bit more of a loop than what they have on the instructions or destructions, whichever way you want to classify them. And grab my scissors and do a snip. So I've just done a little loop on the end, and I need to grab, now I'm going to place this on the sticker and then take the sticker off, because I personally think that will be easier. It gives me some wiggle room to play with. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's peel this sticker off. So it's already a sticker ready to rock and roll. Now I could use my T-square ruler, but I am going to use my handy dandy, I say that and it didn't quite work. Can you just do what I want you to do? Thank you. No, they're not going to. I was going to use my scissors as a bit of a line-up tool, but I'm going to... No. Crooked as a lion's horse. Right. Thank God this, I didn't put any pressure on this, and I shouldn't. Haha. Okay, that's better. So see how it's just touching all the leaves here, so it's connected and looks right, where when I had it down there a little bit, it wasn't quite so connected. It'd be good if I had it straight though. Okay, sorry if my head's getting in the way here. That should be fine now. And then we are just going to add some more pearls, and that is card number 2 done. So you can see actually how easily they come together. They're not hard. It would be great for a gift for a beginner card maker, or something you can do with a friend or a niece, a nephew, anything like that. So I've just got the 3 going around there. I have done this pretty much exactly as per the picture has told me. So I am going to take a very quick drink break and have a look. Hey Rhonda, nice to see you. Sorry if your comment's been up there for a while. I've been concentrating. So these are the 2 cards, so we're halfway through. Halfway through, going. Oh, that's better. Okay. I think I need to add a sneaky glue dot under this thank you, because it doesn't particularly want to stick down because of the twine that we have on the back. And I love the glue dots. Save my day. Oh, actually we'll be adding 2 glue dots, shall we? One here, and they're awfully sticky, which is exactly what I want. At least it happened now and not when the recipient got it. Glue dots are just one of my must-haves. Okay. And for this one, if I can get it right. So you can see here I will use my scissors to help as a lever to line this up. Oh, that feels a lot more secure now. Just that twine does take away some of our sticking surface. Oh, I'm glad it's one of your favorites. Yes, that's exactly right. And if you wanted to go your own design, you do have plenty of pieces that you can play with. Okay, so next I think we're going this one, which I will need. Oh, die cuts just went flying. Need this really pretty rose. And I do like that you've got the pink, the 2 greens, and you've also got a touch of like rich raspberry, blackberry bliss in there as well. So we need our paint swoosh, and I need the other sticker sheet, which is here, because I need 1 each of these, and these are also stickers. So I need this one out because I'll need a flag. Do I need anything else? No, I just need to do my stamping. And the good thing is about having a kit and the fact it's in a box, as I'm going through, it's all corralled in a box, so I don't have everything really strewn across my desk like I normally do. Hey Elizabeth, thank you for joining. Okay, so back to our sentiment sheet, and because the sentiment we want is down here, I am going to remove my magnet, and I'm just going to flick this around. Yes, I'm going to flick it around like this, pop this magnet close to where I'm stamping, but not right on top of it. Take the thanks off. Because it's photopolymer, I can see exactly where I want this lined up. Now, if it will stay where it is and not stick to my fingernails, that would be an amazing thing. Okay, close enough is good enough. Hello, Miss Adele Smith. Okay, so that is our thanks down. And once again, bring in my Memento ink. Now, if you wanted to ink this up so it's flat, you can put a stamp box under it, and that gives you a flat inking surface rather than it being on a sloped angle. Okay, so like my other thanks, I am going to be stamping this multiple times, so I'm not worried about how it stamps the first time. And like the first one is just like a base layer. Oh my word, I did terribly with that one. Okay, let's use a bit more gusto there. Do you know what it is? Aha. Let's move this out of the way. And that is going to be a lot more helpful. There we go. We did 3 lots of stamping and it didn't move once. But it was just I had that magnet slightly in the wrong place for what we were going for. But because we're in the Stamparatus, it's all easily fixed. Okay, layer 2. This one may only need 2 layers of stamping. We shall see, we shall see. No, do you know why? Because I put no pressure on the N and the K and the S, and I think two layers absolutely perfect. Right, so that's that one out. I will grab out my chamois again, give it a clean, and the same thing as before. If you wanted to do multiple stamping, you could just leave it mounted and then put all of these pieces directly into here and just keep stamping. That'd be the easiest and best way how to do it, but I am not doing it that way today. So have you girls been crafting this weekend? Because I'd love to know. Pop that back on the sheet so I know where it is. Okay, the thanks card. I have been getting ready for my Daisy Lane class for next weekend. So I'll be doing that next Sunday afternoon, which will be fun. And we're doing a 3D project, so I'm doing a bit of a flower box. And I'm also doing a flower box and some cards and some different techniques on the cards. Oh no! Do you know what I have to stamp? I have to grab this. I'm going to stop exactly where I am and I'm going to stamp these little crosses. How remiss of me to miss that. Die cutting snowflakes. I just finished a huge lot of Christmas cards, to tell you the truth. I think I made like just over 30. And then on Friday and into yesterday morning, I made some swaps for my team. So I think in the past week I've made like 40 cards, which is a lot. I moved a touch on this one, and I'm also going to and I think I'll just bring this spare piece over. We'll just go over the edge. I think that's enough. A lot of it will be covered up by the rose. So let me see here. Yeah, that's a nice amount. I like that. that's perfect. So now I need my green layer. Ooh, I like a good easel card. Okay, so these are also actually cardstock stickers as well. So they are, we covered up all of that. This is not going to be absolutely perfect to the picture, but we shall see. And doesn't have to be straight either. Now for this one I do not need to put, now where's my memento ink lid, because my hand is going to go directly in there, and then I might cry. Yes, it's Sunday here as well, Donna. I plan on making one more card. I played with a technique I haven't played with last night, and I actually did not clean up my desk, so I've popped everything in the Rascog cart behind me, and I am going to make these cards, quickly clean up because this doesn't require much cleanup, and then I'm going to make a big card. Altering some dresses. Nice. Oh no. Time to buy a new one, Jeannie, or are the old ones worth fixing? I saw some beautiful sewing machines at our, we call it Spotlight, but I suppose it's a bit like Michael's and Joanne's. But yeah, I saw some like really nice retro coloured sewing machines. Now, I'm not the sewer in my house, my mum is. And she's been altering and cinching in my clothes, which has been very lovely of her for me to get out of mischief with buying clothes at the moment. So I'm popping this thanks down the middle. Now, I don't think our flower is actually, look at that, that just nests in perfectly with the V. I think this is just put on flat because I can't see much dimension there. And I did fix my glue the other day, so even though I don't, oh, I'm going to say that and I'm not going to be able to get any glue out. I swore I fixed my glue. Hey, Delinda. Okay. Yeah, but that, how, are they old? Oh, really? Oh, I shouldn't be doing that over that. Okay, we're going for a different glue. I'm going to play with that one later. There is so much glue in it. It's just, I've been doing lots of little gluing and the end has just clogged up a touch. Okay, little bit of snail will get me out of mischief. So I'm going to slide that in here. Yeah, slide that in there. And I think this calls for me tying a bow. So I'm just going to run it across my finger to straighten it out a touch. Yeah. I almost pulled through that end completely. Right, I am going to waste a little bit here, but I am like totally fine with that because that bow was nice and easy. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, I hope they don't take too long to fix actually, so then you can continue altering those dresses. I did try on a dress last weekend from like my 21st birthday. Now, because this bow is so little and our glue dots are so big, I'm actually going to fold it in half. And I'm just going to pop it right there and unstick the piece of paper from it. And then just pop, and I am going to use my scissors for a touch of shoving here. Okay, that is now in the right spot. Give it a push down, just going to, and that is our bow. Now, are there any no, we do not have any pearls on this card. And that is card number 3 done. Look at us motoring, and I had nothing prepared. Okay, so this one, the You're So Kind, this is the one I kind of stuffed up my stamping for last time, but we can work that out. Okay, Stamparatus can come out. I need one of these green striped card bases, and oh, they all fell on the ground. That's right, I was looking for these. Now, this is really smart. They've put this on a square already, so it's one big piece, which makes it nice and super duper simple. So what you want to do is, I'm actually supporting the die cut piece as I'm popping this out, so nothing rips. So I'm just using my finger around the more delicate areas, just where it's, oh, that one came out well, just this part, this very delicate part around here still didn't come out very well. Just one little extra piece of paper is out, and that's that one done. I've got that, and some stamping and some twine. And that is this card done. Hello, Miss Deborah. Thank you for joining. Just making up the Notes of Kindness card kit. So nothing too special. We're just playing, which is good. I'm doing some mindless creating because I've been creating quite a lot recently, and I will be doing that again this afternoon. And I just wanted some mindless fun, and then after next weekend I will show you all my class cards and we'll make them together here. Okay, so I've lined that up. Sorry, I really have to get my head in here. Yep, that'll do. Okay, bring in our Memento ink. Okay, I'm thinking of popping this one here, so then it supports all these little bits from falling out. So I am going to multiple stamp it, which I don't use black ink very often for sentiments, but I do like the look, and I do recommend, if you want the blackest image that you can, use your Stamparatus so you can get multiple stamping. So you can see that doesn't look fantabulous at all, but because nothing has moved and I can re-ink this up again, I'm thinking this stamp may be a 3. Just giving some nice even pressure. Yes, I do definitely want, but I may only really just, look, I'm going to ink it all up, but I'm going to particularly pay attention to the Y and the K because they're the bits that are patchy. And perfect. Look at that. It's just like I wrote it myself. If only my handwriting was that good. If only. So, do you girls have many card kits at home? Do you like this mindless? And I don't say it's mindless. It's just mindless as the fact that you don't have to create the design. You just have to follow the instructions or destructions, depending on how you take those things. So once again, if you wanted to stamp the other 3 of these, pop this out, pop those into there, and you're all ready to rock. But today I'm just making one of everything, and then another day I may make these with a friend or a small class. These will be ready to rock and roll for us all to make. Okay, I will now take this whole sentiment sheet out and pop it back in the box. And that is my Stamparatus actually. Pop that there for the moment. I will take my magnet out and pop it back on the back because I like that it has a home. And pop this back on the stamp set. And I should also clean my dots, all my crosses. It's nice to have the crosses as markings for a card. Yes, yes, exactly, Rhonda. I wasn't a huge fan of the ones in last catalogue. From memory, the one in the last catalogue was really dark in colour, and I don't know, I wasn't a fan. It just wasn't my cup of tea. But yeah, really quick and easy way to get some stunning Christmas cards made and done. You like changing it up with your own ideas. Yep, that's good, Thelma. Yes, exactly. You can use all the elements, and there are sometimes extra pieces or pieces left over, which is great as well. Now, I don't need this anymore because I'm finished my stamping. Flip this over, and I think I just have them here. I think what I'm going to do is pop, whoops, bits of free hairs stuck to that. Just one down here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is stick this to here and then pop it up. And doesn't have to be straight or anything, but I didn't do too badly. Okay, my dimensionals, and I'm going to have some peeking out here. So I'm going to definitely put one here. And with these ones, because I had to add glue dots to my other one, but with this one it's going to be a touch easier because the ones that will actually adhere the card will be the ones in the middle. These two in the leaf areas will definitely hold the twine. So I will put 3 at a diagonal. Come apart, please. So I'll put 3 a diagonal in the middle, and I'll make sure no twine goes on there, so then we can have a nice card that adheres. Oh, hello friends, thank you for joining. I am almost done. We've been playing with the I've made this as my 4th card, and I've been playing with the Notes of Kindness kit. So not doing anything that they haven't directed me to do, but we're just having a bit of fun and having a bit of a chat. But I'm glad you're seeing me for a bit live. And we've done all our stamping with the Stamparatus, which has been fantastic because everything has looked right and doesn't look like my original card, because I will show you my original card. And you may not believe, I think I may have used the Stamparatus on that one. Okay, so I really only use, really only use one loop. Okay, I'm going to avoid this friend of mine in the middle. I keep on sticking myself, people, not helpful. Okay, I don't want my loop quite that big, and pop that there, snip it off. I love glue dots and dimensionals for getting these loops right. Now I've done them a lot bigger than in the picture, but that's just the way I roll. Yes, it's a good one. I do like, oh, no. I need to add the sticker flag. Sticker flag. Okay, so this lovely, and I love how all these stripes, and it's all got that watercolored look, and the fact is we didn't have to watercolor them, which makes my life so much easier, and it makes me look really professional, even though I obviously, because you're seeing this, didn't do any of it. Oh no, it's meant to be this way. Oh, do you know what? I can just do the card. Haha. I can do the card on this orientation, and no one will know. Okay, so we've changed the orientation on this one just so we can get these. And do you know what I might do? I'm thinking this loop's a little big, and I don't know whether, I'm just going to experiment and see what I can do with my fingers and my scissors here to see if I can possibly get this loop into 2, which I can, you know. I'm just going to quickly grab a glue dot and just make this loop smaller and secure it down, because it was a bit too big. Right, and then I like to use my scissors for a bit of the fluffing. Okay, that works well. 2 loops at the top made out of 1 loop at the bottom. Made it into a landscape card rather than the portrait card, but that's okay. Glue dot all the way. Hello Jenny, thank you for joining. Yes, glue dot all the way, but I made it work. So these are the 4 cards that I have made today. So they are all thanks in nature, and I think I might make all these thank you cards and have them on hand to give customers and friends as a nice thank you. So this was my first You're So Kind, and you can see my stamping went a bit awry, and I think I used like way too much twine. I definitely prefer the twine behind these leaves and not on top of them. So yes, this one is a no stamping project. So if you had a bunch of beginners or a friend who wants to just get into card making, this would be the perfect card to make and start off with. And these three I use the Stamparatus, and they were very, very easy to make. Really easy. Thank you. I think they look great. Stampin' Up always do a wonderful job with their kits. Just some of them aren't necessarily my style. No, never get enough thank you cards. And at the moment, my mother is cleaning me out of sympathy cards and baby cards. So I've got an idea for a really cute a couple of cute baby cards, so I need to get making those, because I think I've only got like 1 or 2 baby cards left, and because Mum's had, or I've known these people too, we've had 2 deaths in a week. Yeah, she's cleaning me out of my sympathy cards, which I haven't made in a long time, so I'll need to replenish those as well. So have a look out for those types of cards coming out. But of course, the cards that I make, I normally can interchange all the sentiments. So just remember that this kit does come in a box, and you get the stamp set, the embellishments, and you also do get a block. But I didn't use a block today. I just used one of our normal ones and the Stamparatus. Let me grab this stamp set, and you get the stamp set, so you can pop it all in the box. And even if you wanted to buy the kit, make the cards and give it to a friend, all you need to do is tie a ribbon around this, and it's all ready to rock and roll. That's exactly right. Yep, that's exactly right, Rhonda. That's a lovely idea. Hello, Miss Josie. I'm just finishing up. I'm sorry that you missed me making this kit. But guys, you have an amazing rest of your weekend, and I will see you probably later in the week. Tuesday is a busy day. I have one of the funerals that I was just talking to you about that I plan to go to, but I will try and pop in. So thanks guys. Bye.